Hello everyone. Here you go again. This is Sandra Solomon. This video about what happened in Manchester at the arena. First of all, my condolences to the family of the victims, number one, and number two, also the prayers for the one who got wounded for healing, and God bless UK, and God protect the people there, and lots of prayers as well for people to give them wisdom and give them to know what to do in this kind of situation. Story short, after each and every attack, as usual, we see the lefties, the liberals, the globalists, the satanics, the ignorates, the naivists, the dumbest. Anyway, all these groups starting to talking about no, it's okay, these are like the terrorists do not represent Islam is religion of peace, stop condemning the people don't know nothing, they are innocent, this is just attack, it's okay, this is small attack, nothing really big, small people got killed, not a big deal. That's fine, it happens, you know. But see, the peaceful Muslims, they're not doing anything. My co-worker is a Muslim, my doctor is a Muslim, my friend is a Muslim, oh, my boyfriend is a Muslim, and they're all nice. All these ISIS do not representing Islam, these are infringed, okay? So don't say nothing. Are you Islamophobe? What's going on with you? Islam is religion of peace. It's okay if these ISIS bad boys, they're just bad boys. Don't worry, we'll fix it. They will stop. We need more love. We need more diversity. We need more to show that the Muslims are not really all bad. You know, they're not all bad. It's just some of them. Some of them, at least a small number of radical. It's okay if they want to go bomb themselves. That's fine. If they feel like raping a girl, that's fine. If they feel like beheading someone, it's okay. If they feel like, you know, come with the immigrants and invade for invasion and, you know, trying to take over and trying to do destruction and try to destroy the Western civilization, it's okay. You know, there's psycho peoples here and there. That's fine. What about the Crusaders? What about the KKK? What about this and that? What about US bombing everyone? Who bombed Hiroshima? Who bombed this? Who bombed that? Everything, it's been repeated over and over. And I keep telling people, go back 1400 years ago. If you're not going to understand what happened then, you're not going to be able to deal with it today. So basically what happened in Manchester, nothing new. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm actually surprised the bombing, that it was like a small bomb. Like, you know, it could be a big one. Okay? ISIS, they missed it this time. Okay? Just 1 second. I hate when I get messages when I'm doing live video. Anyway, so regarding to Manchester, I would recommend everyone, okay, and especially in UK, especially in Europe, instead of you freaking out, okay, at Muslims, okay, freak out at yourself, freak out at your government, freak out at your society, freak out at your community, freak out at the people who's naive and ignorant. Why we always blaming Muslims? It's not like I'm defending them. I'm not defending Muslims. I know that majority of Muslims, they want ISIS. They live of the dream. The caliphate will rise up one day. I know that. I know that majority of Muslims, they want Sharia law because to them Quran is their constitution. They cannot deny that. They cannot. And I know that. We already know. Like, stop being like, you know, we need to stop, like, you know, you know, the failures, the people who failed, you know, they always want to hang their failing on another people. Hanger, they hang. The problem, it's not the Muslims. The problem is the ideology itself. It's Islam. And the problem, it's with the West, the ignorance, the naive. The problem with the Western governments. The problem with the majority of highly educated, knowledge people who's not taking the stand. The majority of people are cowards. Majority of people are being naive and ignorant. Majority of people are being trapped in fear. A majority of people are brainwashed with the so-called political correctness. Majority of people are trapped in so-called diversity and so-called, oh, I don't want to offend them, or so-called, oh, we have to be respect and we don't want to offend nobody and all that stuff and lovey-dovey, whatever. Your lovey-dovey, it's okay. Yes, it is important to be lovey-dovey, but at the same time, you cannot be ignorant and naive when things are happening rapidly, like crazy, attack everywhere, you know, from so-called terrorists. I call them the true Muslims. Don't forget, and I keep telling everyone, that's what I grow up with. I grow up with everyday recitation of the Quran, with everyday my oath in the schools and everywhere. Islam is our religion. Muhammad is our prophet. Quran, it's our constitution. Jihad, it's our way. Dying for Allah, it's our ultimate dream. So here you go. You got the strategy. I'm giving you the strategy, the plan. It's like you already know what your enemy thinking. It's you already know what's their strategy. The problem, it's not them. The problem, it's us. It's the West. Why we always blame it on Muslims. Muslims, they follow Quran. They follow Muhammad. They follow Sharia law. They want Sharia law. They want the caliphate. They want to take over. They want to dominate. Islam, it's supreme. Everything is about Islam. Everything is about Muslims. Everything, it should be accommodated to them. Everything, Allahu Akbar. Everything, Muhammad, he is the ultimate prophet, he is the role model for them, and he is the final messenger, and everyone should submit to Islam, or either you're gonna pay jizya, or either you're gonna be killed. Here you go. That's it. Like, that's it. How many times I need to keep repeating myself over and over? Like, how many times? Like, how ignorant is the ignorance? How naive is the naive? How dumb is the dumb? So basically, I encourage everyone, I personally, as an ex-Muslim, okay, I encourage everyone not to freak out on Muslims or even the terrorists as much as you need to freak out on your governments, on your community, on your society, on your everyone who's in the parliaments. Everyone who's in charge, they need to be held accountable of what's going on. They're the one who's laying the ground for these terrorists to come over and to do whatever they please. They are the one who's opening the borders for invasions, okay, and not being not check the immigrants, like not vetted. You know, sorry, I learned this word newly. Okay, so vetted. So here you go. It's not the Muslims' problem. It's Islam problem. It's your government problem. You're supposed to be able to feel secure and safe in your home. Your country is your home. If you're not gonna feel safe, if you're not gonna feel secure, if you're not gonna be free to criticize, to say whatever you want, what's the point? Like, what's the point? That's a slavery. That's a slavery. If the bomb happened today yesterday in Manchester, okay, next, do you think it's gonna stop? It will never stop. I said it before and I will keep repeat it over and over. As long as Islam existed on this earth, it will never stop. Majority Muslims believe there's two: House of Islam and House of War. As long as Islam existed, the house of the infidels, wherever they are, it's considered a house of war. And they're gonna keep continuing the jihad against the kafirs, against the infidels. And I'm not gonna read the whole Quran to you. It's one verse in the Quran, kind of explain it. Not all, but almost all. It's the conspiracy theory that I grew up with, okay? The Jews are our enemy, they took our land, occupied our land, who are helping them, the other infidels, the crusaders, the worshipping of the cross, they help each other, they are together, are against us as a Muslims, we have to defeat them. So Muhammad started this conspiracy theory and it's been planted in majority Muslims' mind since they are babies, since they are young. These jihadists and these true Muslims, the jihadists, they call them terrorists. Again, I call them the true Muslims. They follow the Quran to the fullest. These are the doing exactly what Muhammad did at the time of Muhammad. They're not even as harsh as at the time of Muhammad. They're doing not even like whatever they're doing, it's just 10% of what Muhammad used to do. Okay? Actually, they kind of slow. I think they're slow, and they're not really focused too much into it, and they still, you know, they still in the process. So before, like the way Muhammad used to take the attacks, and they call it ghazwa. So I would call the Manchester attack, I call it an Islamic term for this attack, ghazwa. So the Manchester ghazwa. So when the Muslims they leave, wherever they leave, they go to the place and attack it. Either bomb it, either kill the people, either behead them, either whatever. Okay, so this is ghazwa. So mission accomplished. And next to come, more to come, more bombing is gonna happen. Mark my word, more bombing is coming, more attack is coming, more rape is coming, more destruction is coming, more division in the societies and the communities also is coming, under the name of so-called racism, under so-called systemic racism, under so-called white supremacism, under so-called Black Lives Matters, under so-called Palestinians, whatever, under so-called any victim card that they're trying to play. Okay? Any victim card they're gonna try to play using the taqiyya. They did not represent Islam. Okay, then if they did not represent Islam, so what they represent? What they represent? What they are holding the flag of Muhammad, the leader of all terrorists. Why they are reciting the Quran cover to cover. Why they are doing exactly what Muhammad did and what Muhammad said. Why most of them, they study Sharia very well. So really, I would love to know, if you are a Muslim and you are Imam and watching me today, I would love to get contact with you and tell me exactly what verses that ISIS misunderstand from the Quran, so we can correct them. Like, we can go to ISIS and tell them, listen, ISIS, there is a verses in the Quran, you misunderstand it. So stop ruining the image of Islam. Okay? You bad boy, ISIS. You very bad boy, ISIS. Oh, I would love to see imams coming out and holding the Quran and say, listen, ISIS, you read the Quran this way, but no, it should be read this way. Okay? Where's the imams in Canada now condemning what's happened in the in Manchester. Where's the Canadian imam coming out and saying, ISIS, you're a bad boys, you're ruining our reputation, you need to read the Quran this way. So whatever you're reciting, it's not the way it should be. Come out! Where's the moderate Muslims? Where are they? The so-called peaceful moderate Muslim marching on the street today, okay, condemning ISIS. Where are they? Where is the Muslim holding, putting ISIS flag on the ground and step on it and dance on it? The same I dance on Saudi flag. Where are they? If you really against ISIS, where are the moderate Muslim explaining to us why ISIS is not Muslim? Teach us. If you think we are dumb and you're trying to undermine us, okay, fine, no problem. Teach us. Prove to us that ISIS is not Islamic. I would love to see one video of Imam in Canada explaining to us as a Canadian who has a concern about our country and the Islamization of Canada. Explain to us, prove it with evidence that ISIS are not Muslim. Then we have no problem. We are all in the same page and we will go with you with the Islamophobia and dare anyone criticize Islam after. Just bring me the proof first. I will approve Islamophobia motion. I'll be like, you know what, I'm for it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me that ISIS is not Islamic. Prove me Hamas is not Islamic. Prove me Abu Sayyaf, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, Jabhat al-Nusra, Ansar al-Sham, Ansar Bayt al-Maqdis. What else? How many? The list can go on. All these guys, they misunderstand the Quran. All these terrorists, they misunderstand the Quran. Who understand the Quran? Who understand the Quran? I need to know. Who's like, are you the Muslim or are they the Muslim? We need to know. I need to see imams coming out condemning ISIS. None, zero. Do you know that Al-Azhar, if you don't know Al-Azhar is like the biggest scholars in the Quran and the Islam and Sharia law. They refuse to call ISIS infidels. They refuse to condemn them. They said they are Muslim. They say Shahada. That's it. Anyone say Shahada, Muslim. Anyone say no God but Allah and Muhammad, he is messenger, Muslim. Automatically he's Muslim. So that's one thing. So these jihadists, and this is my message to you, the jihadists, okay? This is my message to you. Whatever you're doing, okay? Whatever you're doing, I understand your mentality. I understand exactly how these jihadists think, okay? I understand you follow the Quran to the fullest. I understand that you really want to be a true Muslim, a true jihadist, and true warrior of Allah. You know, you are the going to heaven. You're gonna get the virgins. You're gonna get the virgins. There you go. But think a little bit before you do any a terror attack. You're not just hurting people. You're hurting yourself before anything. Because hatred, it kills. It kills you. The hate, it kills you first. You're already dead. Yeah, you're already dead from inside. It's not just a physical death. No, you're already dead. Islam kills you. That's my message to you. Any jihadist or anyone who planning to do any jihad, any terror attack or any jihadi attack or whatever, anywhere in the world, I wish that you can listen to me. I'm not afraid from you. I'm not afraid from you at all. At all. I proudly to say that I left Islam. I proudly to say I am proud infidels. I am proud blasphemer against Islam. And especially Muhammad, the founder of Islam, the leader of all terrorists. I am proud. Because what makes the difference between me and you, the terrorist, the jihadist, okay? I hope some jihadists will watch my video today. I hope that you understand that you are being brainwashed since you are baby with this ideology. Don't listen to the imams. This is my message to the youth, even especially the Canadian youth in Canada, because so many also Canadian kids and youth, they left Canada and they went for jihad. So please Don't listen to your imams. Don't listen to whatever encourage you to do a jihad attack. Don't think that you are doing a favor, okay, for Allah, to please Him, okay. Don't think that you are doing a good cause, like you're doing a good cause. No, Muhammad hated himself, so he hated everyone else. Like he doesn't care. Your God does not care about you. Your Allah, Satan, that you worship, he does not care about you. It's all about destruction. It's all about deceiving. You are deceived. You are deluded by the teaching of this book, the satanic book, the most evil book, the most stupid book I ever read in my life. The most stupid book. This book, I know you are jihadists, you're following Quran to the fullest, but that's my message to you, Mr. Jihadist, Mr. Terrorist out there, okay? Try to take a time for yourself, okay, before you go ahead and bomb yourself, before you go ahead and beheaded anybody, before you go ahead and rape any girls or any women, before you go ahead and give your life to this ideology, to satanic evil ideology. Think, what am I doing? What am I going? Who's these people I'm gonna kill? Are they really my enemy? Like, if they are the enemy of Allah, so why Allah is not doing his job as a God who created all this university and all these planets and all these whatever? He's capable. He is God. He's capable. If God capable to create anything, like if God, the one who created me, okay, he can strike me right now and bring me dead. He doesn't need you. He doesn't need you. He doesn't need anyone to defend him. Okay? It's all Muhammad. This is my message to you, Muslims, jihadists. Okay, because I know that you are, I feel sorry for you. Really. I feel sorry for you. These jihadists are really into it. You are really into the Quran. I understand you're following Muhammad, you're following the Quran, but really, this is not going to take you anywhere. So please, before you commit any jihad attack, any terror attack, please take a break, okay? Take a break, take a breathe, okay? Whatever, take a hot shower, okay? And relax and calm down and think. Look around you. How beautiful is this world? How beautiful God created you in His image. You've been created in the image of God. You've been created to live, not to die. Okay? You are created, God gave you this life to enjoy it. To enjoy it. I know that Islam teach you, as that they teach us when I was young. I would say it in Arabic because all jihadists, they know it anyway, and I will translate it. We always used to repeat it when I used to be in the Islamic world. We always recite something like it says, نحن قوم نحب الموت أكثر ما تحبون الحياة. That means we love death more than they love life. So why you love death? Ask yourself. Why you love death? Who loved death? Satan. Evil. The evil. Satan is a liar. Satan is a liar. You are deceived. This is the book of evil. This is the book of Satan. This is the destruction plan for the universe. That's the destruction plan for the universe. It's right here. It's in this book. That's the plan. So we should not keep blaming the jihadists and the Muslims. They follow this. They follow this. So what we should do as the infidels, as the kafirs, as people who's not gonna fall into this, who's not gonna follow this, who's not gonna carry on a knife and butcher people on the streets, who's not gonna carry a bomb and go and bomb themselves, who do not believe that if they die, Allah will reward them with virgins in heaven and food. and young boys serving them, and all these earthy, whatever, immoral heaven that you're gonna go to. Live moral in this life. Be righteous. Be good. Be clean. Be human. Basically. Be human. And that's my message to every Muslim in Canada. I don't know, like, what's going on with you Muslims? You don't talk anymore? Really, you don't talk anymore? You cannot answer any questions anymore? What's going on? Very simple question. Prove to me that ISIS is not Islamic. I challenge every Imam in Canada, every Muslim in Canada to prove to me, I am Sandra Solomon, ex-Muslim, to prove to me, you don't have to talk to me, make me a video and send it to me. Prove to me ISIS is not Islamic. ISIS is not following this book to the literally, like literally, word by word. So the conspiracy theory that the jihadis they grow up with, that no matter what they do, the Muslims, they believe that no matter what they do, the Jews and the Christians, they will never be a friend with them, no matter what they do. So it says here in the Quran, I'm gonna read it in Arabic and I will read the English one. It says in Surah Al-Baqarah, the cow, verse 119 or 120, وَلَن تَرْضَى عَنْكَ الْيَهُودُ وَلَا النَّصَارَى حَتَّى تَتَّبِعَ مِلَّتَهُمْ قل إن هدى الله هو الهدى ولئن اتبعت أهواءهم بعد الذي جاءك من العلم ما لك من الله من ولي ولا نصير. That means they believe that the Jews and the Christians, I'm going to read to you the translation from the English Quran, okay, which is not really right translation, but here you go, something. It says, and never, in Surah 2, verse 120, okay, it says, and never will be the Jews and the Christians approve of you until you follow their religion. Say, indeed, the guidance of Allah is the only guidance. If you were to follow their desire after what has come to you of knowledge, you would have against Allah, okay, no protector or helper. No protector or helper. So here you go. From this verse in the Quran, it said it all. The conspiracy theory that the Muslims they grow up with since they are babies, that the Christians and the Jews, they will never love us. They will not. Tarda in Arabic, tarda. Tarda means, you know, when you have like you're pleased, when you are pleased. So the Jews and the Christians, they will never be pleased on Muslims until the Muslims they leave Islam and become Christians or Jews or like follow Judaism. This is the conspiracy theory. This is the I'm telling you always, the root of the problem is here. The root is here. It's not like, it's the people who adopt this ideology, like people reading and adopting. The information goes from here all the way to their brain, and it's already planted in their brain since they are babies, since they are young, that no matter what they do, the enemies, the Jews and the Christians, they will never be pleased. And whatever they say, whatever the Muslims they do, that's it. They are in war with the infidels till end of the time. Because no matter what they do, the infidels will never love them. Here you go. That's one of, like, that's the major problem here from the Quran. As I always say to people, and Muslims always say to people, did you read the Quran? Did you study Islam? So why don't you read the Quran? Read it. I encourage everyone, please get the freaking book and read it. Read it. It's just like, read it. I know the translation is not right, the English one. That's why I always go to the Arabic one. I don't trust the English translation, you know, but something It will give you something. You will get something. Okay? And we need to stop, and I encourage everyone, really. It's not like I'm defending Muslims, okay? But I'm against, like, don't do any physical harm to Muslims. Like, don't burn a mosque, or don't go like to Muslim women walking in the street and trying to take off her hijab, or don't do any physical, attack. You need to know something. Islam, it's political. Once we fight Islam politically, we destroy Islam. Islam will be destroyed easy. First, politically, get your politicals, okay? The one who turned their back on the country out. Get someone in the government who knows the danger and he knows how to deal with it politically. And anyone who asks for Sharia law wants Sharia law should be criminalized. Because this book made for criminals. This book to justify the criminal actions, I would say. This book made specifically to justify the criminal actions. So what we need to do is, first, the government. Second, what I'm doing now. Education, knowledge, know Islam, study about Islam, expose Islam, keep speaking about Islam. Don't be afraid. Break the circle of fear. Break the barriers of the stupid political correctness. Break it. Break the barriers that the government put it, that the society put it, that the globalists put it on you. Break it. We need patriotism. We need people willing to stand up. Stand up. Go out. Out. We don't need a keyboard patriots. We need the physical patriots. Okay? So stop blaming the Muslims. I blame the West more than the Muslims. The Muslims, that's it. This is their belief. Deal with it. Deal with it. How are you going to deal with it? How are you going to deal with it? This is what they believe. This is their final message. This is supposedly God. This is supposedly a human being on earth submit to this. This is Allah. This is Muhammad. This is what Allah said, that we have to do jihad. We have to kill the infidels. And no matter what you do, they're going to continue. More to come. Mark my word. More to come. More explosion, it will happen. More attack, it will happen. Deal with it. We know, again, before I go, this is the destruction plan for universe. This is the destruction plan for the earth, for the humanity, for civilization, for everything. Anything has to do with something called make sense and logic. That's the destruction. There you go. No love. No love here. There's no love. In this book, there's no love. There is no humanity. There is no women's rights. There is no kids' rights. There is no Jews' rights. There is no infidels' rights. There is no Christian rights. There is no rights. No women's rights at all. That's the Constitution. It's up to you, Canadians. It's up to you, the West. You want to live by your Constitution? By the Western values? By a law that your forefathers fought for it, that the soldier fought for it and died to keep the freedom, to gain the freedom, democracy, secular law, one law for everyone? It's up to you. It's either you want Sharia law or you want Canadian law. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm doing my job as ex-Muslim who lived it, who know it. I can read the jihadi minds easy. I can read the Muslims' mind easy. No problem. I know this book inside out. I know this book inside out. It doesn't matter. To me, the problem is you. It's not the Muslims. It's not the Muslims. We need to keep continuing, saying over and over, is the West, the naive, the ignorant. After every single attack, I see all these lefties and so these liberals. So what? Do we condemn Islamophobia? Don't be Islamophobe. Don't be Islamophobe, okay? Bad boys, don't be Islamophobe. It's okay, let them bomb. Let them be. This is just a small number. But majority Muslims are good, are peaceful. Look at them, how sweet they are. Oh my God, I love them. Like, as if we're going after people like and killing them and butchering them and whatever. All what we're doing, it's common sense. It's common sense. We need democracy. We need secular. We need to keep religion out of the school. We need to stop motion M103. M103 should be trashed. M103 should be trashed. And Trudeau got to go. And I'm going soon, very soon. I'm going for my tour across the country. And we need to shake Canada. And I will have no mercy. I will have no mercy. And especially on you patriots. We're going to be rallying day and night, protesting day and night. We need to shake the country. People need to wake up of the danger of this ideology that's creeping in our society. The destruction plan. The destruction plan. You got the plan. Here you go. You got the plan. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Take action. Come out. Join the protest. Join the rally. Speak. Don't be silent. And feminists, especially feminists, okay? Wake up. Wake up before it's too late. What happened in UK, it could happen in Canada. And if you think ISIS is not in Canada yet, dream on. ISIS, they're already here in Canada. They're ready for the right time. They're already here. They're already here. You will be surprised. Maybe your neighbor, a member of ISIS, and you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Sorry. So that's it. That's it. We're gonna be going. I'm gonna be going soon for my tour. Please help the cause. Go to voiceofsandrasolomon.com, and I'm gonna be selling the t-shirts down the road to help the cause. I'm going for almost a month. I'm gonna be in Calgary for June 3rd. And I'm gonna be there also for June 24. We have lots of things to do. We have lots of plans to do. We have lots and lots of protests and lots and lots of rallies. I'm gonna be going to many cities. It's all gonna be driving. So please take the stand. I cannot do it by myself. I need your help. I need as much as we can people to join, to come out, to join the rally, to join the protest. Wherever I go, I'm gonna keep you updates of my moves. Whatever next city, I'm gonna keep you posted. What's next city and all that. Yes, I'll be in Calgary June 3rd. We're gonna have a huge rally. We're gonna have lots of people coming, and I will be also June 24th. So basically, I'm going for a good 1 month in my tour, one city after another, and so many things I'm gonna protest, and so many things I'm gonna be doing, and lots of exposing for Islam, lots of teaching, and I have. I prepared with help of a group of people, thanks to them, the flyer for Motion M103 to give it away to people. I need your help to give it away for whatever your community, your neighborhood, whatever. we're gonna post it soon, and so you have the information there ready for you. It's feel free as well to print it out if you cannot take it from us, and distribute it everywhere and tell everyone about it. Many people need to wake up, and it's two-way to defeat Islam. Politically, once we got the politically defeated, and socially, with among the people, to have the knowledge. And trust me, easy breezy. It's not hard. It just need people to wake up, need to people to have to rise up, need to people to break the circle of fear, to break the circle of a political correctness, to stop being naive, to stop being ignorant, to have a sense of a humanity. Even if you don't believe in God, have something, have a humanity in your heart. Okay, there's people getting killed, there's girls getting now the grooming happen in Red Deer, like a school, and in the schools they start of kids being flogged. And I did at the Mother Day, I did a video about mothers, the Muslim mothers, what they teach. Go back and watch this video. Everything I said, it's already happened. It's like, I don't know, guys, am I prophesying here or what's going on? Everything is shall pass, but it's not about us being sitting and doing, oh my God, what to do? The Muslims are coming. What to do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to, where should they go? I don't know. First, read the freaking book. Read the book. I'm encouraging you as every Muslim, all the time, Muslim telling you, did you read the Quran? How many of you read the Quran? Maybe, I don't know how many. How many of you read the Quran? Read it. Study it. Look, see what your enemy think. Normal, makes sense. Okay? Read the Quran. Study about Muhammad, the founder of Islam. Have some knowledge about Islam. So when you have a knowledge, see in the Bible it says, okay, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Because of when you have a knowledge, no one can deceive you. These people are deceived, and they're gonna deceive others. How many Muslims, we need to help Muslims as well to understand Islam, because many Muslims, they don't understand the Quran. I'm doing it for Muslims too. I want them to wake up before they end up going for jihad and die for Allah. How many Muslim youth, they already been radicalized in the Canadian mosques from the Canadian imams, encourage them to do terror attacks and jihad? How many? A lot. Kids, they're brainwashed. What are you going to do with that? We need to protect them. And now with the high schools, please, I'm begging the parents, I'm begging the mothers, please be open with your kids. Please open your eyes about the Islamization of the schools. Please, if you have a daughter who's been sexually harassed, or be open with your kids. And if any incidents or anything happen in any school, please email me at sandrasolomon777@gmail.com. I will come. I'm gonna protest this school again too. The one in Red Deer. I already told them. I'm coming back to this school. I'm not gonna just let it go. Kids, they need to understand as well the danger of Islam. Our kids, they need to understand, especially the one in high school. And please, the one younger, please, if you see any Islamic text in their hand, just take it and throw it in a garbage. Or you read it. But keep your kids away from this book. Until they reach to the age, they know, they distinguish between good and evil. But the younger than that, no. Don't leave these books with your kids' hands. It's a satanic, it's evil. They're gonna be brainwashed with it. And wake up. I came to Canada. I thought like I came to a society, a country, okay, where people are like intelligent. You know, I felt I came, okay, I know I came from the third world. When people are barbaric, savages, they have no clue about what's going on in their civilization. They're not civilized. All Muslim majority, they're like treating women like stupid, like hell. The discrimination, all these stupid things happening in the third world. Why are you allowing this to happen in the civilized world? Why? Like, I came to this country, I felt that's it. I'm free. I'm living in a civilized country who have sense of who understand the humanity, who protect the humanity, who give the women the rights. And here you go. I see everything is falling in front of my eyes. I see everything falling. The civilization, it's being this like slowly. We need to keep this civilization going. Instead of teaching them, we're not gonna let them take over us. It's the opposite. We the one who should be going to Middle East. We are the one who should be going to a Muslim country and teach them how to be human, normal, a human being, have sense of humanity. Because this book has nothing to do with the humanity. Muhammad, he's evil, he's liar. He has nothing to do with the humanity. He's a rapist, he's a killer. Has nothing. Dehumanized. Islam dehumanized people. When I witnessed the beheading when I was between 10 and 11, do you think this is normal for people, for parents to take their kids instead of taking them picnic and to the park? They take us to Execution Square to watch the beheading and the flogging and the hands getting off. Like, do you think this is normal? Do you think this is normal when women are forced to cover head to toe? Do you think normal? Do you think it's normal when a man having sex with 9-year-old baby and call it marriage? Is this normal to you? Do you think it's normal to encourage people to be deceive and to lie and to do jihad and to go and die and commit suicide bombing and die for Allah and take over and do conquest, al-futuhat al-Islam, al-opening. Do you think this is normal? Do you think this is normal? What do you think? You think Western so-called civilized societies, do you think this is normal? If you think this is normal, live by it then. If you really enjoy Sharia law, if you really enjoy Islam, why don't you go to Saudi Arabia and see it for yourself? Have a little bit experience, and when you come back, you tell me, how do you feel about it? Why don't you go and live in Raqqa now, where is ISIS? Why don't you go and live with ISIS if you really love Sharia law? Because ISIS is Sharia law. Islam is ISIS. ISIS is Islam. Quran is ISIS. ISIS is Quran. Muhammad is ISIS. ISIS is Muhammad. Quran is ISIS. Final challenge, and as always, until today, not even one imam, not even one Muslim dare to prove me wrong. Final, like, every time I say final challenge, I keep repeating it over and over. It's final. It's not gonna be final anymore. Never. It's gonna be final. I will be always challenge Muslims, and especially the imams in Canada. Prove me that ISIS is not Islamic. Prove me what happened in Manchester. It's not ordered by Allah and Muhammad. Tell me. Prove me. Do you think I'm afraid? I'm not. Because I know majority of you happy about what happened. Oh Allah, give us victory over the disbeliever. Remember the dua that you repeated in the mosque, especially Fridays? Oh Allah, give us the victory over the disbelievers. Oh Allah, slay them one by one. Oh Allah, help the mujahideen, the jihadists all over the world. Is that why you pray, Muslims? Is that why you pray? That's how you pray. That's your Islamic prayer. That's your Islamic dua. Oh Allah, curse them. Curse. Keep cursing. And guess what? As a follower of Jesus Christ, my Lord and my Savior, I always pray for everyone, include the terrorists. But we need to take a serious action. Prayer alone, it's not just enough. We need to take a serious action. We need to stand. We need patriots. We need patriotism to stand in this country, for this country. Before it's too late, Canadians. What's going on in Manchester, it's happening. It's going to happen in Canada if we're not going to take a stand. If Trudeau wins the next election, Canada will be Islamic state. Mark my word. Okay, number one. Number two, motion M103 should be trashed. Number three, this tour, we need to shake this country. And I'm not going to have mercy on patriots at all. At all. And stop blaming Muslims. It's not like I'm defending them. No. But you need to stop blaming Muslims and admit it. It's your fault. It's the Western fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You did not educate yourself about Islam. You're not educating your kids about Islam. You're not educating universities about Islam. You're not speaking about Islam. You're not criticizing Muhammad. You're not criticizing Quran. You're not saying it openly with no fear. Yes, Islam is evil. Yes, Islam is a terrorist ideology. Yes, Muhammad, he is a leader of all terrorists. Say it out loud and see how it's good. It feels good. Don't be afraid. Say it the way it is. Yes, Islam, it's all about terrorism. Islam, it's a terrorist ideology. And the stupid motion M103, the fascist motion, coming from fascist followers, it's not gonna quell us. It's not gonna stop us. And before it's too late, they're gonna keep saying, oh, why you're saying Islam, it has something to do with the terrorism. Islam has nothing to do with the terrorism. Islam has nothing to do with the terrorism. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, we have a history for 1400 years. History never lie. We have 1400 years of history, proven history. Enough, it's enough. Done. Done. In few days, I'm leaving for my tour, help the cause. I'm gonna be driving across the country all the way. I'm gonna be going to the west. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna have mercy. We're gonna be shaking this country. We're gonna be exposing Islam, educating people about motion M103, and Trudeau got to go. Motion M103 should be trashed. And if you're not gonna stand up now, don't blame me later. I am doing my part. I'm doing my part, and that's it. And it's up to you, Canadians. It's up to you, Westerns. It's up to you, civilized people. It's up to you, knowledge people. It's up to you, intelligence. It's up to you, whatever you call yourself. I'm sorry, I'm being hard on you, but it has to be this way. It has to be done this way. We need to stop blaming Muslims. Blame it on Muslims. No, blame it on you. Blame it on you. The Muslims, they already say it clearly. We want to dominate. We want to build the caliphate. We want to kill you. We want to take over. We want to. But they keep saying it. They're not even hiding it. It's here. It's not hiding. It's not something hiding. They're not hiding it. They're clearly, openly saying it. So what are you going to do? It's your turn to take the action. Period. Period. Keep exposing Islam, and God bless you all.